Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
Welcome. What's going on this fine Wednesday night? Eliza, welcome. Karen, thank you for your donation. We got Bart Mann's got good news for us. We got Maruta, I got Andrew, and Karen with another donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. We have another fun session to go here. It's on a Wednesday, and yeah, it is hump day. Man, I'm ready for the weekend. Ready for the weekend. We got Christmas this weekend. It's gonna be super exciting. A lot of stuff planned. So I'm thrilled about this weekend. Ready to rock and roll. All right, let's see what's going on. Karen, I thank you for your double donation. I greatly appreciate that. Let's get to your questions right there. Will Abel be able at least to ever fall in love with us again? Let's see if that's going to be something that we can do. We're going to do the Wizards Tarot over here. So the Wizards, the Wonder World Tarot. Making it happen over here and see where this adventure can take us tonight. We're already here. Renee, welcome back from yesterday. I appreciate you. Renee's from Austin. Renee, I am from Dallas. So, yeah, we're pretty close. Well, not actually literally close, but we're in the same state, but it is Texas. So that means we're in the same, like, 900 gazillion mile radius. But yeah, I'm also in Texas. Andrew is also in Texas as well. So we got 3 Texans over here in chat. So there we go. Will be able to fall in love with us once again. Let's see if that's possible. 4 of Wands says happy home, happy family. Indeed. So I think that is a big yes. I mean, this is something where we can make it work. We can make it happen. It's just a matter of prioritizing ourselves, prioritizing getting the relationship stable. And the 4 points to literal stabilization. We need to get things stable once again. We need to pursue this effort and sort of get, find the middle ground here, find the foundation that we can work on that is going to be functional for us to sort of be in this relationship. Empress said this is something that you're willing to open the door for. You're something that willing you be, okay, I mean, let's do that. Let's make that happen, right? So the Empress does say, indeed, we can make a comfortable, we can make a good, passionate relationship, and I think that we can be in love once more. Queen of Wands ultimately said, this is something that you're going to have to wait for. It's something that is very timing based. So you can't maybe do it tonight or tomorrow, maybe not next week, what have you. But it is something timing based. It's going to have to be an appropriate time for Abel, and it's going to have to be a good time for you. If we can synchronize those 2 things up, I think think that we can have this fully functional and ready to go. So I do think that is a love balloon, a type of yes, indeed. The love balloons is all we need tonight. Just more love balloons and more love balloons is what I'm talking about. Tracy, welcome back. Been a minute. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Andrea, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you as well. What's everybody doing? It's a fine Wednesday. I'm ready. Got a couple more days, and then we are at the weekend. We are making it happen. We're seeing where this adventure is going to take us. So, yeah, I'm talking about it. All right. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What is going on tonight? All right. How will I be financially this year? Let's go ahead and stick to the Wonder World Tarot and see where that's going to take us. Financially, Queen of Cups says you're going to be, well, you know, next year is going to be a lot better than this year. This year, you have had a couple of challenging moments. You have had sort of that level where you don't know where you're going to go. It felt like you have some challenges that just aren't working out. And, you know, it feels like you didn't have any good pathway to make it better, right? So in other words, we have a couple of challenges, which is, no, normally that's the case. I mean, every year, everyone has some challenges, but it's just a matter of you didn't have any solutions in place. You didn't have any basically open-ended availability to get out of that and to get into a better place. And I think next year is going to offer you that spot, right? So you are looking at the Queen of Cups. Just the emotional resonance, a lot of good feels, a lot of good attitudes, just all of the good things that you have been looking for and waiting for, definitely waiting for you on the year to come. King of Swords as well says, I think you're getting some good direct communication on how to fix some things, right? How to fix some of the things that we have that we're owed, how to fix some of the opportunities that we need in order to get some more money. I think that you're going to sort of have some solutions to that. Some people are going to be approaching you. They're going to be telling you the solution. You're going to have some easy availability of these things. And I think that works. That works indeed. So Six of Cups just talks about the connection with other people, just makes it functional. Maybe there is somebody that you've talked to before. Now they have a job offer and they're like, yo, I mean, Karen, we got a job offer over here. Nobody's really applied. Why don't you just come over here? And maybe a big job offer, maybe a big opportunity with that, as well as some other opportunities there. So those are going to sort of appear next year, and I think that you're going to be able to act on those and to make that happen, because that looks very good indeed. All right, we got YouTube users back. Welcome. I appreciate you. YouTube user has been working it, and I mean working it. So YouTube user, welcome back. I appreciate you hanging out here. Kizuwanda, welcome as well. So there we go. Sunlight, welcome. How are you doing? Effie, what's going on? Emma, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, we're partying. It is officially a party now. Let's get it going. Get it going this fine Wednesday night, making everything happen tonight. This is the place to be. It is the place to see it all. All right. Carine, I thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. What exactly is, wait a minute, what is exactly my destiny? Let's see what's going on. What the heck is going on with Norton Utilities? Norton Utility is just really working my nerves tonight. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see what's going on here. Anyway, Anne, what is exactly my destiny with these projects? Will I be able to make my desired goal with these over the years? So what's my destiny? Where are we going to meet in the middle? We got projects to do. We got things to happen. We got a personal life to lead, because I think your personal life is really going to sort of take over these projects. Personal life is going to take sort of a big priority. It's going to pull you in a different direction. I really think that you're going to be sort of in between here, in between. That's just my opinion. And let's see what Teddy thinks about it. What is Teddy thinking about it over there? Teddy thinks that the projects are coming. The projects are here. Why? Because this is the Teddy Bear Tarot. The Teddy Bear Tarot is here. It is the one that you want. It is the one that brings all of the good news, you know. Crafty Lady, welcome. Yeah, I'm staying warm tonight. Crafty Lady, I got the heat cranked up. We got the fireplace going tomorrow. That is for sure. Tomorrow night is supposed to be like 5 degrees here in Texas, which is extremely rare because it is Texas. But yeah, I know up north, if you're up north, that is a challenging thing indeed. I heard somebody was going to have a foot of snow or something all Thursday night. That's insane. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. What is happening? What is my destiny with these projects? Where are we going to meet in the middle here? Again, I think personal life, just intuitively, personal life is going to sort of take more of a front stage to the projects next year. I think this year projects did come about, but I do think you are looking at love, you are looking at friends, you are looking at a lot of factors sort of coming in that are influencing you with this. So let's look at where's your destiny with the project. Ultimately, I think you need a variety of projects, your hand in a variety of pools to where you sort of get an opportunity to sort of expand your, basically your creativity, expand your opportunities, expand, sort of where you want to go with all of this stuff. I think ultimately this is about learning. This is about picking up different skills, picking up different opportunities, and basically just having a nice repertoire of skills, of talents that you can use for future life. I think that's basically where the project is going, right? You have the 7. 7 is a level of illusion over here, maybe a little addiction as it goes through there. But yeah, you do have this 7 over there with a lot of different types of things that you're going to have your hands into. And that is going to make just everything, kind of where you're just multi-talented, you're prepared for different things, and you're able to sort of stretch your skills, stretch your abilities, and do all of this other stuff, right? To do all of that other stuff, right? So you are talking about the Page of Pentacles as well. Page of Pentacles just says the mastery of certain abilities. I really think you need that, right? We're going to do this long term. We're going to have opportunities with jobs, big paying, good paying jobs. And the projects is going to give you the skills that you have. You are going to be able to look back at those, point at those, and say, yo, these are my talents. This is where I'm at. And hey, there's going to be the opportunities to get some big money later on, right? Backbone, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Sunlight, I do not see any PayPal donations from you. I see Carine. Thank you for your donation. That's all I see tonight. All right. The 3 just says, here is your creativity boost. Let me say that one more time because I think this is important. This is your creativity boost. These projects, your destiny with this long-term goal is to build basically a good eye for what you can do and what your limitations are. I think that is very important, what your limitations are and what you can do. Because I think that you are sort of figuring that out, feeling that out. Where are my limitations? What can I do? I tried to stretch far, I didn't get it. I tried to stretch over here, I did not get it. Because I think some of these projects, you're going to have to abandon it. You're going to say, I can't do this. This is not something I want to do. As well, this is not something that I'm interested in. So you have all of these interesting things comboed all in together. And your destiny is to build, again, a repertoire of skills, abilities, and basically knowledge that is going to put you into the upper hand when it comes to your competition later on, when it comes to sort of employment, jobs, basically, sort of making money and all this other stuff. So I think that is very important indeed. All right, that is your destiny. Just building everything up. RR, I thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. We got Emma's got the double shot tonight. Let's do number 1 right now. Sunlight. I don't see your PayPal. I got Just Sauce. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Carine. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as well. All right, let's see what Emma's doing. What are you doing, Emma? This beautiful, fine Wednesday night. We are keeping warm over here. The Salem, the kitty, is snuggling up to me because she's cold. No matter how cold it is, no matter how warm I turn up the heat, she's always cold. So she likes to snuggle up to me and take naps, just keeping warm over there. So there we go. There we go. So RR, I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Ms. Mandy Sue, yeah, you can donate through PayPal. I got a link pinned right there in chat, or you can do Super Chat, either one that you want to do. If you have a longer question, do Super Chat. You can type out the question. I got everything handled. I got everything where I can see exactly what you typed out, no matter how long it was ago. All right. Anyway, what are the T readings? Correct. Yes, actually. I don't think that you like the readings. I really don't. I think that you have some readings that were challenged. I think you have some readings where you were like, wait a minute, something's going on over here. I may not want to sign up for, I may not want to do the Tower card. I think you are in for some major changes. And I don't think there's a lot sort of we're going to do to dodge that at this point. Ten of Wands just said you have a situation, Emma, that's been building up. It's been collecting, building, adding to it, adding to it, adding to it. At some point, you're just going to get very frustrated. It's going to be just quite dramatic, quite frankly. You got the Ten of Wands into a tower. We build, we're more, and then boom, everything sort of collapses. So, Emma, I do think you have a couple of challenges headed your way. Maybe that's what they had pointed out, what have you. But yeah, the Hermit said they're very focused on sort of you. They're very focused on what you need, how you are going to proceed, what is going to happen with you in the long run. And I think that the readings are correct indeed. If T is me, I guess that's good. I guess it's good. I don't know. If T is me, that could be me. A backbone, I think, for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. YouTube user is next. We got Carine and just Sauce over there. All right. Scorpio. Oh, Jesus. Scorpio. I mean, I just dealt with a Scorpio for a long period of time, so... YouTube user, good luck with that. Anyway, Scorpio, 6'5", towering, speaking of tower, over the rest of us. And yeah, new connection. What are they like? Let's see on the Scorpio. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. You know, my Scorpio was a little bit different than most Scorpios, most likely. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this year's Scorpio is a little bit better than how mine worked out. So yeah, we'll see what happened. I do... I don't know if I know another Scorpio guy. I do stock trading with him anyway, but yeah, he is very, very upfront about his feelings. So I don't know if that's a traditional thing for the Scorpio dudes, but yeah, very interesting. Anyway, all right. Ms. Mandy Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Sunlight, I still do not have your PayPal. I got Carine and I got Just Sauce, both of which I know are not you. So I don't know. Anyway, Backbone, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. New connection. What are they like? Where are we going to go with this? Is this going to be the love of a lifetime? The love of a lifetime. I mean, they got a Scorpio. I'm just saying, if they're 6'5", the Scorpio tail is going to be a pretty lengthy. I'm just saying, pretty lengthy. All right, no pun intended, you know. Entertainment purposes only. Never stroke a Scorpio's tail based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yeah, we'll see what's happening. Seven of Wands. This is somebody who doesn't like to get close to anybody. Nobody. They don't like to get close to anybody. And they're a little bit concerned. They're a little bit concerned about relationships in general. They're a little bit hesitant. They don't really like to fully embrace the whole relationship thing. So you're going to kind of get a little bit of pushback from this. The Empress says, I think you really like them once you get to know them. They do have this personality that has a little bit of edge to it, a little edgy, a little fun, a little bit adventurous. I think you like that. It's like, so I could see a little bit of something and all of this other stuff, and I really enjoy where we're going. The Empress, I think you're sort of, a little bit enamored with them after some while. Two of Pentacles, though, says that, yeah, you're going to have to adjust. You're going to have to adjust to this person's environment. This is somebody that does need you to adjust to their environment rather than them adjusting to your environment. It feels like that they require you to fit into their world, and if that is going to be some if that's going to be some difficulty, maybe. If that's going to be some smooth transition, maybe as well. I mean, how much are you willing to change and give up and move forward and all this other stuff? You know what I mean? Reiki, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? I appreciate you. My last boyfriend, last name Buck, is a Scorpio. All right. Well, and Andrea, how did that Scorpio situation work out? How did it work out? Your last boyfriend was 30 years ago. Wait, your last boyfriend was 30 years ago. Wait, what? Looks like a Scorpio X story might have some legs. I mean, okay, I get it. And I get it. Andrew made the best joke of the night. The Scorpio stories may have some legs, may have some legs. Get it? Get it? Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. What will James' financial situation be in 2023? It's all about the money. It is all about the money at this point. We need more money. We can get more money. Everything is much better indeed, right? Andrea broke his heart. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Hopefully that went better. Hopefully that went better than my interaction. So, well, there we go. Ms. Mandy Sue, you only have to type it once. I got it in the queue. Ms. Mandy Sue, you are there. You are 6 readings away, Ms. Mandy Sue. Welcome. By the way, if you're new, let me introduce myself. I am TarotOracle, and I have the only tarot tower on the internet. So in the world of tarot readings and tarot streams, I'm the only one that has a tarot tower. Mandy. Tarot Tower is over here. It's 80 decks of cards. I've got 2, Mandy. I've got 2. I got this one and that one. So combined, we have 150 decks of cards, and we can reach in and just immediately just grasp any deck that we want, pick it up, and use it immediately. I have been on YouTube for 11 years, and I have made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos of free instruction for tarot, streams, free readings, tons and tons of videos. More videos than I think any other tarot channel has on the internet right now, just because I've been around for 11 years. So if you appreciate all the work that I've done, Mandy, hit that like and a sub button. Mandy, in addition, Mandy, you're really going to like this. I have written my own program. I've written my own program where you can, I have written my own program to where it keeps track of all the donations, all the things. It is called the Super Chatter. And yeah, basically it keeps track of all the donations, everything else. It also combines your reading into chapters. So when you leave, refresh the stream after 5 minutes and your reading will be in a little chapter, dedicated section. You zoom right to it. You don't got to sit there and hunt down your reading and scroll and figure out and try to figure out, I think I was after this person. No. You click and go directly there. So I wrote this program because I am a software developer by trade for the past 30 years. So I made my own little thing going on over there. So yeah, that's why I know what you chatted, and I can pull up your reading and your question immediately with no hesitation at all. So that is just me. That is just me. There you go. You're epic. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the epic feels. That's very nice indeed. All right, let's see what's happening. What is happening here? All right, what would James' financial situation be in 2023? Not of once. I really think that they're trying to fix it. They're trying to be better. They're trying to improve. They're trying to make headway in this level called the finances in 2023. I don't think they're sitting on their hands here. They're making all of the opportunities for themselves. They're opening the doors that need to be open here. They're chasing the things that need to be done. The fiery aspect over here that is sort of James, right? How James does it, how James is ready. I think they're just tired of not having the money that they need. They're willing to do whatever it takes to make this a success. 2 of Swords as well says this is something that is a personal journey of their own. A lot of times we look for other people for money. We look for other people maybe for some opportunities. I don't really think that works. I think this individual is going it alone, and they know that they can do it. It's just a matter of putting in the extra effort, the extra work, and the additional incentives to sort of get out there and make the finances better. Now, finances in general do get better around June. It feels like the first of the year is more of a struggle, more work, and June you start to see some of these rewards. You start to see some of these things, right? The Temperance card as well just says the balance that they're able to achieve between real life, work life, getting it in between, I think that is going to be very important, and that is going to be a big focus for them as well. So there we go. There we go, too. I think he has an Etsy store. Well, there. I do have an Etsy store indeed. I link in the description if you want all of my links. You got the YouTube link. I got my link right here for my Instagram if you want to see that. We got an Etsy store where I sell my decks, I sell my books, I sell my ideas and what have you. You can get a whole course over there. One World of Tarot. You do love that deck indeed. A Crafty Lady, I thank you for your support. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. And there we go. We got an Emma, and then we're going to do Carine has a donation waiting out there. Let's hop over to that after Emma, and they're there. Why does S turn a lizard person in? All right. I'm not sure where to take this. What's a good lizard deck? We need a good lizard deck. We do have a lizard episode in the Star Trek Tarot, so let's try to see if we can get that. They do sort of Kirk does combat a lizard guy in here. Let's see if we can pull that out. If we can pull that out or something like that. Is there a few on Super Chat? Sunlight. We have, yeah, we can look at the queue right now for the Super Chat. Here's the Super Chat queue right here. We're doing Emma. We just did Kizuwanda. We're doing Emma. Now we're going to hop over to PayPal. We got Carine, got Jasmine waiting on us. Backbone YouTube user, double RR. Backbone is here. Miss Mandy Sue, you're right there. Backbone and another Emma over there. So we got a few on the queue. It is busy as always because it is the TarotOracle channel. So there you go. Sounds like a Poe question. Maybe. Maybe. You're going to die if a lizard shows up. It may. It may. I'm not ruling out a lizard. Let's see if this is going to work. I mean, you know, we need a lizard man deck. Need a lizard man deck. That's all we need in life is that. I do not have a lizard. We'll pull one more card. One more card. We'll go with this card here. I'm really trying to get that lizard episode where he fights the lizard. I just don't have it. I just don't have it. I'm sorry. Why does S turn into a lizard person in my dreams? You do have the mark of Gideon there. I think this is something where you have your own imagery of them, right? You have your own imagery of them. A lizard, sort of the healing factor, crawling around maybe factor. I think that you're sort of exaggerating it just for the dreams with that. The enemy within, I think that you do see two sides to this individual. I think that there are like maybe a good side, maybe a bad side, but it's like, well, in between there, yeah, you do have an enemy within there, and you are kind of concerned with all of that. Two of Cups says, I would love to as well have an interaction here, have a nice connection with this person, so I think it's going to be very important. Obsession as well says, you do have a lot of dreams about S, so this is something where you're exploring your creative outlook or your creative adventure with this individual as far as the dreams go, because in dreams, there's nothing holding us back. So you're going to be able to pursue a lot of things that you couldn't in real life, some imaginative things, and basically Operation Annihilate, where things are sort of closing in, things are attacking you. And I think you feel like this person is closing in a little bit as well. So, yeah. There we go. That's why that the lizard people are attacking you in the dreams, you know. That's why as the lizard is coming in there, making it happen with all of that. All right, we got Carine is next. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you. Let's get a general for Carine and make it happen with all of that. We do have the Wizards at Tarot over here. Speaking of lizards, is that a computer game? No, that is the Star Trek Tarot, Ms. Mandy Sue. The Star Trek Tarot is the original series back in 1966 it first aired, I believe on CBS, right? Was it CBS that Star Trek originally aired on? I know Paramount picked it up, but I think it was CBS, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, 1966, I believe, was the first episode that came out. And yeah, original series. Anyway, Carine wants a general read. Let's make it happen. Wheel of Fortune. Just watch the normalcy. Normalcy is something to embrace right now. You just need this right here. You need this level of stability. You need this level of sort of satisfaction. You need sort of something to rely on, something to sort of give you some stability where changes, things happening, things being here and there and here and there. You know, it just feels like normalcy is something to embrace right now. I think that's very important. Ace of Swords says expect a new communication. I think this is going to be a good one. Something that you can embrace, you can be sort of excited about. A new communication, somebody reaching out, I think is going to be very good. Ace of Swords just talks about an initial communication, reaching out. I think that's going to be a golden opportunity for you to make some new connections. Maybe multiple people reaching out, see where we can go, see what we can do with that. High Priestess is it's really all about knowledge and picking up additional skills, picking up additional outlooks, additional things. High Priestess is sort of holding the Torah, looking into the crystal ball, and this is sort of just where you can go with your spiritual journey. Maybe you can look into the crystal ball, maybe you can have some cool, wonderful things waiting for you in there, but it is sort of a time to look within that, right? Look within the crystal ball, look within maybe knowledge, education, picking up some learning exercises and what have you. That is going to be very prudent for you to sort of start and at least try out right now. There we go. So we got Carine over there. Josash, you're still in the queue. Let's get appreciate Backbone YouTube user. Come back to you, and we'll see if any more lizard people come into the picture. Because you don't know. You don't know. Let's go over. Speaking of lizard, let's go over to the Lizard Tower over here and just see about the Art of Adventure Tarot, which everybody's been waiting for. I mean, this is one. This is one. So like another version of D&D. It could be indeed. Lizards are like mini dragons. Well, they do represent sort of that old school, you know. You have lizards, you have dinosaurs, kind of sort of that connection with all of that. You have sort of the self-healing the lizards can do. You have sort of the predatory aspect of lizards as well. So you have a lot of good things with the lizards going through there. So I don't know. It could be good or bad. I did have a girlfriend when I was 18 that did collect lizards and had a big aquarium full of lizards. So we would go out into the middle of nowhere and end up capturing lizards. And then of course, I had to capture them because I was with her. So I had to get bit half the time from those things. But yeah, you know, the wild lizards, they don't want to be put in an aquarium. I told her, but they kept biting me. So, you know, anyway, what should I ask for Christmas? The death card. It's stuff, Backbone. It's time for a change. You've had too much of the same old, same old. It's time for a change. You need some opportunities here. You need some adjustment. You need some things that are going to be exciting, some things that are going to be exhilarating, some things that are going to sort of get you excited about next year. Backbone. Don't approach next year the same place, the same way that you have approached the previous year. You have a fresh start. Make the fresh start to get sort of where you want to be. You ask for change for Christmas. Have Santa bring you some death card, is what I'm saying, right? You got the devil and the death card. Change for the more adventurous. Backbone. You need something more adventurous. You need something a little bit to where you can be a little more selfish. I think you do spend a lot of time dedicated to other people, dedicated to other things, dedicated to sort of helping out. I think you need to take some time for yourself. Be a little bit more selfish during this time as we sort of move into the next year, and take some time for yourself. Take some time to spoil yourself. Maybe get a massage after Christmas. Maybe get some stuff going after Christmas. A little bit of sort of just spoil ourselves. That is what you need to be focusing on. Because the 6 says you are going to get some opportunities. You are going to get some good gifts for Christmas. And it's going to be a variety of things from a variety of different people. So yeah, there we go. The gifts are being handed out, are being shelled out over there, and you're going to be pretty excited about what you get indeed. So there we go. Carine, I thank you for your other adventure and your other donation. I appreciate you. Your other adventure. Why did I even say that? Anyway, all right. Let's see what's going on with the next read. Got YouTube user over here. Hop over to Jasmine, then Carine later on, and see what's going on. Will 6-5... I guess, do they have a name? YouTube user, does this person have a name, or is their name 6-5? I don't know. I don't know. YouTube user, you let me know if they have a name indeed, or is their name 6-5? Do we have a 6-5 deck? I mean, we do have some big decks over here. I mean, this is the place for the big decks. So, all right, let's go. Speaking of big decks, let's go over here and get the Mons Tarot out. And this is a big one. I mean, you need 6-5. You need the Mons Tarot over here. Sun Space Light, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Ogonar Novotar, when you do mine, pretty please. Miss Mandy Sue, I will do that indeed. Get you some golden arts and some golden novos. All right. Is this person who is named 6-5 worth pursuing, and will this go very far? We're gonna see. We are gonna see if this individual is gonna be the opportunity that we need in our life, because maybe their name is 6-5. I don't know. All right, is 6-5 worth pursuing, and will this be that you're about the scorpion tail? Crafty lady, I mean, you have to appreciate the tail. I mean, the tail is prominent tail. All right, well, this is a PG-13 stream. You knew this coming in. You knew this when you approach it. You open the stream, but yeah, there we go. Is this pursuing? Is this going to be all right? King of Pentacles says this person's very focused focused on money, which is okay, I guess. Very focused on money. Five of Wands says this person is sort of argumentative once you sort of get in there. A Page of Wands says it's worth pursuing if you're looking for something short term. It just looks nice. It looks okay. You're missing a lot of key cards here, obviously. No Lovers, no Ten of Pentacles, no Ten of Cups, no Two of Cups, no Ace of Cups. No, you don't got squat, basically. You got squat over here. I think this is a good short-term connection, good short-term relationship. I think you should pursue it and have some fun with that. Sunlight, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. We got the King of Pentacles over here again. Somebody who is focused on money, somebody who is focused on work, making a success out of their life, and everybody loves that. Everybody loves somebody who is just rocking the success train. Five of Wands, yeah, a little bit of an argumentative person. I mean, you know, shocker. Scorpio, argumentative. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. But yeah, I think overall, they're going to be all right. So sure, why not? Pursue them. See where this is going to take us. See what kind of adventure we can get into. Because this is all sorts of cool stuff, you know. Ms. Mandy Sue, it's a cute deck. Ms. Mandy Sue, wait till you see my cards. They are coming up next. They're coming up next. Because what we got just sauce next. We've been waiting all night for some Jay. Jay is like, yo, what is the energies towards me? Energies towards me. We got a ghosting. You know what? That always hurts. It hurts to be ghosted. It does. It hurts to be ghosted. I'm just telling you that now. Especially after 2 years, it hurts to be just thrown into the mix, thrown into the ghosting realm. But, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way. Sometimes you just got to deal with what you're delivered and what you're handed. You have to make lemonade out of lemons. Okay, look, Miss Mandy Sue, this is my deck. This is my deck, Miss Mandy Sue. It's called the Waterfall Tarot. I mean, I named it Waterfall because let me tell you now, Miss Mandy Sue, this is available on my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description. I worked on this. I slaved on this for a year to make this deck. Here's what I did, Miss Mandy Sue. Most decks, they're like AI. You know what I'm saying, Mandy? They're AI. Somebody put it through a computer program. I painted this shit. I painted this, right? Look, I painted this and I painted that on canvas, and then I scanned it in and I made cards out of my art, Miss Mandy Sue. I made cards out of my art, and I have a lot of very cool looking cards in this deck. Check this out. We got the Ten of Wands. It's got the crow. He's taking a little poo on the guy's back right there. We got the Strength card, which is there as well, made in watercolor. I spent a lot of time on this thing. We got the Hermit, which has an ice ball within the context of the desert. Very cool. I got the Death card, but it's missing the Priest. I have all sorts of little tweaks I've made to this deck to where it is interesting. A dog instead of somebody else waiting for the food, waiting for the donations. We also have the Star. We have a Six of Cups over here. So I hand painted all of this stuff. And there's the Lovers, very brightly colored and what have you. So lots and lots of cards. And I got this on sale, Mandy Sue, for only $19. If you're interested, link in the description. I ship same day. And yeah, you know, not sponsored. You know, I created it, but not sponsored. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, all right, let's go with this. Jay's energies towards me. Just wants to know. I mean, what are the energies towards me? There's no communication. They ghosted me. There's no connection for a long time. What kind of progress, what kind of things can we get for there and making it happen and what have you? Is this going to be something? I mean, this is something where they just don't have the energies they need right now. I think it does develop over time. I think it does get better. And, you know, I know it's difficult being ghosted. It is just difficult, right? Mina, welcome. Good to see you. But you have this Empress card. This is your time to reestablish your life, reestablish your energies, reestablish your happiness, your contentment with being sort of you, with being yourself, with being sort of where you're at and being comfortable with your life. This is your open door, open opportunity to make that happen. The Empress. just be content with where you are and what you're doing, right? And then I think that will attract them back into your life. I think that's very important. Midnight Meditations are welcome. I appreciate you. Hey, how are you hanging out tonight? But yeah, you have that 8 of Pentacles over there. After a series of work, after a, sort of working towards this connection, I think that they do come back. They do give you another opportunity. The Devil card. This is something where you're going to be kind of confused. You're kind of pulled back and forth. Should I not? I have some issues. Maybe those issues are going to repeat themselves, but you do have to sort of band-aid up at least some of the problems that you had encountered and sort of been with in order to make this functionally work. You can't just open the door and magically come back and the music plays and you meet in the middle of the field and hug and spin around. I really don't think that's it. I do not think that is it, but that's the way it goes. The way it goes indeed. So yeah, the Knight of Wands. This is something that builds up energy over time. So if you're willing to wait, you're willing to be patient, I think the energy is that they do want to come back. They do want to make that happen. So there we go. There we go indeed. Why is there a hand by people's name? Ms. Mandy Sue. Some people basically have donated to the stream, I think $1, and that'll give you a bunch of emotes. And one of the emotes is veiny hands, because you can see I have veiny hands. So that's one of the inside jokes of the stream. So yeah. Anyway, a lot of inside jokes on the stream, and I need more emotes. I just have my picture and then the veiny hands. So that is kind of where the veiny hands are. Anyway, there you go. Kizuwanda, your question is not showing. Kizuwanda, go ahead and type that in. We'll get you done. We'll get you done in a couple of minutes. Carine, you're still in the queue. Let's get RR and a backbone before we do that, and see if they're going to do that. D's feelings for me and talk soon. Wait a minute. Talk soon or no talk soon. Let's see where this is going. We got the Baroque Tarot. The Baroque Tarot over here. We got a lot of beautiful tarot decks. I mean, look at this. Go over here to the Tarot Tower. Give Mandy Sue a good... We're going to get all of the good decks out from Mandy Sue. Mandy Sue is new in here. Doesn't even know half the decks that we got over here. We got a plethora of them. Forest Creatures version 2 is one that you are going to really like, Mandy Sue. You're really going to enjoy that. So, a lot of good stuff going on here. Sage K, welcome. Good to see you. What is going on tonight? It is a fine Wednesday night. We got 2 days to Friday. We got Christmas coming up. I'm excited. Commemorative water bottle emote. There we go. Yeah, we had to remove some of the old emotes from the Scorpio that is no longer with us. We had to remove the old emotes from the Scorpio that is no longer here. So, yeah. And we need to replace that. So, the Scorpio that isn't here, we removed all the emotes. We need to replace them with something else. So, a commemorative water bottle would be a fantastic idea indeed. All right, for now, let's hide the deck information there. There we go. All right, these feelings for me, and then we're going to talk. Say feelings for me. 9 of Coins. Y'all have established just a good connection. You've taken the time to do it. You've taken the time. You've taken the energy. You've established a very good connection over time. That 9 of Pentacles, right? We are there. Are you single now? I am indeed. But yeah, that 9 of Coins says, yes, we have a good connection. We have a solid connection here. And we have built that over time. We have built it over time. The Hermit as well. You're feeling alone. You're feeling like I have done all of this work. We have built such a wonderful connection over this period of time, and it it just feels like the Hermit. I just feel alone. I feel like I should be in a relationship. We should have this intimate connection. We should have all of these things happening. We just don't have it, and I feel like I've been abandoned at some point. It just feels like that at this point you want some communication. You want some explanation. Why haven't we built this? What is the future? What am I working for? Is this something that I need to still think about, need to pursue? Because it feels like that you were in a level of tease for a long time, and it just really never had the ending, or at least the progression from that you wanted to do, right? That you wanted to do. All right, let's see what's going on. And with that, will we talk soon? That Ace of Swords says that you will indeed talk soon. I think there is an open door. I think there are opportunities here for you to talk to this individual. Let's see kind of where that's at. The star, you can't really disconnect. I think it's difficult for you to disconnect from this. The star says there is an open door. There is an open opportunity here. When they connect, I think that they will be doing that. You will talk soon. The star says, hey, we built this progression. We built these things and something that I want to pursue, right? Jasmine, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Two of Cups as well. You feel that intimate connection. You feel that we could make a lot more. We could make a lot more progress than what we have done so far. Where can we go? What can we do? Very important. The Three of Cups as well just talks about that the thing that's kind of killing you now is that they may be pursuing other people. They may be looking at other people. You kind of know that, and you kind of looked as well, but that's sort of the thing, right? You don't really know where to take this connection. You don't really know where to proceed, what to do here. And I think being sort of caught up in the middle of this information, the middle of this web is very confusing. And it's very kind of confusing. It's like, what do I do now? Where do I go now? You know, the way it is. Anyway, Carine is back. What's coming up romantically for Carine? Let's see if we can set up Carine with the best person that they can find. Romance. Yes, let's get the romance over here. Now, look at this Mandy Sue. You haven't seen this one, I don't think. Maybe not. Well, it is version 4. So, yeah, we're doing the Victorian Romantic version 4. If you have not seen that, that is it's just an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty indeed. So, yeah, you're looking for a pretty deck. This one will make the permanent impression into your mind. It is absolutely stunning. We need it for Carine, who is also absolutely stunning, to find out about romance, where that's going to take us, where that is the adventure is going to lead us into it. All right, the star. Well, I mean, I do think you're set for a good romance. The star is one of those cards, especially at the first position, that says, hey, there are some romantic things coming. There are some good opportunities. There are some fantastic doors that need to be opened, that need to be embraced here. And I think the star is going to be where it is at. So this is looking very good for getting some romance, getting some things happening, getting some beautiful connections, some beautiful things moving as far as that goes. Hierophant says one of the romance opportunities that you have coming is a serious thing. It's something where it does really pick up and run. It does sort of have its own legs. It starts going, it starts moving, and you're sort of excited about where is this going to go? Because I do think that you sort of enthralled a little bit. You're pulled in. It's like a little bit of an adventure almost, right? We have that Nine of Pentacles. We're in this other world. We're in this new adventure. We're on this boat together. We're sort of moving in this direction together, and it feels like that's kind of exciting, and that's kind of something that you want to sort of be in. You want some little adventure. You want some little sort of fascinating thing that you can sort of embrace and have fun with. Wheel of Fortune is just somebody who is around, somebody who is there, and somebody you can rely on, somebody that can be just a fantastic partner and all this other stuff. I really think you have a pretty poignant romance in the queue. I think that's going to come around and going to be something that you can embrace. You can really sort of, get into and have a lot of fun. So there you go. There you go. So there we go. There it is. Anyway, all right, that is Carine's read. And Ms. Mandy Sue, I knew you would like this deck. That's why I brought it out. Ms. Mandy Sue is new here, by the way. I think you're new at least. But yeah, we'll continue to get all of the best cards that we got. We already did mine. We got the Victorian Romantic on there on the table. Got Carine's other reading about some very cool romance headed their way. That's pretty cool. All right, Backbone. Was I right about my theory on Isaiah? Let's find out if Isaiah had a good theory. I mean, we'll see what's going on. All right, let's get this one over here. This one's called the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. This is one of the most gorgeous decks I have. So we're breaking them all out for Mandy Sue tonight. Breaking them all out for Mandy Sue tonight. This is one of the most stunning ones that I have as well. You're really going to like this one. Was I right about my theory on Isaiah? Got a Three of Cups, Queen, and a Four of Swords. Kinda. I mean, kinda. We can do the thumbs up. Everybody wants the thumbs up. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Was it right about my theory on Isaiah? 3 of Cups says there's more than one person involved here. This is not something. This is not something, right? This is not something where you're going to be kind of like, you know, this is a soul thing. This is one person. No, there's more than one person there. There's more than one person there. More than one person in the mix with that. So if that involves with the Isaiah theory, that could be right indeed. Queen of Swords says it's difficult to talk to Isaiah about her. It's difficult to sort of communicate or get it down with this individual. So you're going to have to sort of, you know, adjust. You're going to have to adjust. You have to be patient. You have to sort of thoroughly check it out and, you know, see where that's going to go, where that is going to take you. And the 4 of Swords as well. To get to the bottom of this takes time, takes research, and it takes some patience. You're not going to be able to just randomly guess. I don't think that's going to work for you. The 4 of Swords. Do your research, do your diligence here. Don't make any big assumptions, and yeah, do more research and find out more of the details. But I think overall you're kind of correct in there, right? You're kind of correct. Where am I? I'm in Dallas, Texas, the great state of Texas. We got a bunch of Texans in here, including Andrew. So yeah, anybody else in Texas, sound off, you know? Sound off for the great state. The great state. Ms. Mandy Sue is finally up. Look at that. It has been forever. You have been very patient. I appreciate you. All right. My question is, will Tommy, let's see, will Tommy Ray move in with me? Hopefully. Let's get you some love, Miss Mandy Sue. Going back over here. Going back over here to the Tarot Tower. We're going to get this one. This is the Modern Love. This is the Modern Love Tarot. This is the one that you've been waiting for. You have been waiting for. Crafty Lady is in Dallas as well. There you go. Crafty Lady. There is a crafting meetup in Dallas. I don't know if you've ever gone to that. They basically give you big tables and you go in there and you do crafting stuff. So I went to the crafting meetup in Dallas one time, you know, and I took my paint stuff and I painted some tarot cards, and I was kind of the guest host, the star. I was kind of the guest star because most people were making beads and strings and cloths and sewing, and here I am painting some tarot cards. So everybody loved me. I should have went back, but it was a long ass drive to get there. So yeah, anyway, it was pretty fun though. All right, man. Thanks you. The same company. Well, there you go. All right, let's see. Used to live near Waco where they turned my house down. Oh, wow. Burned my house down. Jesus. What happened with that? All right, anyway, what's the name? I don't know. Go to meetup.com and look at Crafting Dallas. All right, now I have to take a break here and look this up, I guess. I'm going to get crafting meetup. Meetup in Dallas. There you go. Makers can, no, it's not a maker. Oh, it's called Dallas Crafters Marathon. Go to the website, Dallas Crafters Marathon. All right, let me do that. Let me copy this and paste it into the chat. So this is it. So they have like a bunch of tables where you go and you do your thing. Anyway, there you go. I pasted it into chat. You should see the link over here. I thank you for your 2 donations. I appreciate you. But yeah, you know, you go there and basically it's an all weekend thing. So you go and you meet people. It's a bunch of really, really sweet ladies. And I fell in love with all of them. I have to admit now, I just fell in love with all the ladies. It was just really nice. I think I was the only dude there. And so I had a ton of fun. Had a ton of fun. I was just doing my painting and everybody's like, let me see your cards. What do you got? And I was, you know, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Marie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Well, tell me, Ray, move in with me. I think so. I do think so. You do have sort of this level of movement. We're packing the car together. We're getting the moving boxes. We're getting everything in the car. We're getting moved in. I think you have an opportunity here to make this happen indeed. I think that's going to be fantastic for you. 2 of Wands, it says, I think that you end up moving in together. You have a little bit of strife as it sort of first comes in, but you know, it sort of settles down and you get kind of used to each other, and this is something that you're willing to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be just fantastic overall. The moon says you build a nice rapport. You build a nice level of sort of emotional resonance, emotional fun with this individual. And I think that's kind of where you're at, right? That is kind of where you're at, and that is what you want here. So overall, that is going to be a big old thumbs up for Ms. Mandy Sue, who's been very patient with me tonight. Thank you for your patience, Ms. Mandy Sue. I appreciate you hanging out and being here tonight. It was so fun to have you around. Get on that Crafters Marathon. It's over there in Plano. Now, be aware the Crafters Marathon is at the same location as the board game marathon. So, yeah, that's the same place. Anyway, so they do have a lot of marathons at that location. Backbone is next. Should I buy this Arabian beauty serum? Arabian beauty serum. What? I have no idea what that is, but it sounds enticing. I like it. Maybe I need some Arabian beauty serum. Maybe I can slather it on and take a bath in it or something. Maybe. West Texas, home of the Kalaches. Maybe. I mean, that's a possibility. You lived in Plano. You've been to Plano. Yeah, I live in Plano. Well, I live right next to Plano, basically. Should I buy this Arabian beauty serum? High Priestess says it does have, that pomegranate feel for you. It does have a level of something that you can sort of soothe into or get into and have a good time with. King of Wands says you do feel sort of a power that it gives you, some awesome stuff as well. I think that's going to be fantastic for you. And the King of Pentacles says you're able to use it immediately, and I think it has a good effect. Overall, I say sure. I think you should maybe invest in that beauty serum. Of course, entertainment purposes only. Never assume a beauty potion works based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yeah. Emma, sunlight, like where the hell am I in the queue? I can tell you right now where you are in the queue. We're right here. We got Emma. We just did Backbone. Now we're doing Emma. Got the double sunlight. We got Anne, Kizuwanda, Jasmine, more RR. We got a beautiful and lovely and enticing, may I say, Marie at the back of the list. So this is going to be another awesome night. I can't tell you how much fun this is. This is not work at all. This is like a ton of fun. This is the most fun I have. Like the whole day, I love coming online because this is like absolutely fun. Every time I come online, I get excited because it's like, this is going to be a fun night because I'm going to make it a fun night. That's what I do. All right. Your school interview went well today. Joanna, that is so awesome.
Hooray!
Congratulations, Joanna. I knew you were just going to knock that thing out of the park. Joanna, you're going to be the major success of the entire world. Is what you're going to be. You're going to go in there. You're going to make it happen. You're going to be successful. You're going to be the rock star because that is what you are. And I think that the interview went well. I think everything's going to go well. Joanna, you are in line for the success of a lifetime. All right, let's get all that. Let's get what's happening here. What challenges are coming my way? That's a good question. The world says you just have too much, I think. Now, I made a general reading for everybody. I told all of you that you are indeed going to have a lot of stuff hit you once 2023 begins. Just a ton of stuff, tons and tons and tons of stuff. And I think that's sort of where we're at. I think you're especially going to be affected by this. One of the challenges of there's just too much stuff to do when it happens. Page of Pentacles says you don't really feel sometimes you don't feel ready. You don't feel like you're qualified to do some of the things that are being presented, being handed, being put in front of you. And that just happens. That just happens with that, right? That's the way it goes. Anyway, the Piratess, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? But yeah, overall, the Chariot says this is something to be learned with an upside down chariot. Don't move too fast. Don't embrace things that you aren't ready for. You may have a lot of things that are happening. You may have a lot of things that are moving. You may feel unqualified for some of the things that are sort of coming around. Don't embrace, don't move, don't take action on anything you don't feel like you're prepared for. Get the preparation there. Otherwise, you are going to be a little bit of a Page of Pentacles where you are kind of lost. You're kind of going back and forth trying to figure out where I'm at, what I'm doing, what is going on here. And I don't really think you want to be in that position. So there we go. All right, sunlight is finally up. It has been a hot minute, but sunlight is here. Let's get The Ciro Marchetti deck. This is one, by the way. Look at this. It's got my name on it. It's got my name on it right here. The Tarot Oracle. Look at that. Look at that. How exciting is that? So yeah, I put a couple of extra bucks when I paid for this one, and I got my name on it because I think this is the only deck where you can get your name imprinted on it and have it like custom printed for you. So that's kind of exciting. You know, I like it. All right, what's coming towards it? And by the way, it's got the Virgo on it as well because I am a Virgo. All right, what's coming towards me in work over the next 2 months? Let's see here. We got the 6. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Sort of a leveling out. I think work does involve some level of extremes right now. You do have some level of extremes. So let me tell you about the next 2 months. I'm going to extend it into maybe April. We're going to extend it into April, actually, just because. The 3, I think you have 2 individuals leaving before April hits. I think one individual's leaving almost sort of the end of January-ish. The other leaving a little more towards the April section. You have people that are looking for another job. People are looking maybe in your area, sort of around you, surrounding you, and they're sort of ready to get something else, ready to get some adventure that's not going to be there. I think you do have some people moving out. I think that's going to be one of the situations you do have at work. At work involves extremes for you, too. One time, you're just struggling to make things happen. You're struggling to make ends meet over there at work. Other times, it seems like a little bit slower. But what I'm saying is that things are going to even out a little bit. They're going to balance. And I think that's going to be an important factor for you. It feels like things are a little bit more manageable. Things are a little bit more doable. And I think that's going to be exciting for you as well. Now, there is a big party that is going to be either in Christmas, New Year, something like that at work. I think you should go. I really think that you should go. I think you should go. Just my general advice. Any parties, you need to go to them. There's a reason. There's a reason, and you will find out when you get to the party and you make that happen. All right, a little bit of a general reading going in there. Sunlight is back. All right, we got, there we go. Let's see, we did Mandy Sue already. We got Sunlight, we got Anne, Kizuwanda, Jasmine, RR, and the beautiful, wonderful Marie is in the queue. All right, see what's going on. General reading. Page. We're going intuitive. Let me tell you intuitively what I got. Closing your eyes, going with intuition before we read. General reading. Somebody's lying to you. Not an outright lying, but somebody's exaggerating to you a little bit. We exaggerate for multiple reasons. This individual is exaggerating for a pretty good reason. I really think that this is somebody who needs something from you. They're really sort of concerned about just asking outright, but they, you know, sort of exaggerating a little bit just to get your attention, making that happen. You do have a little bit of this as well. You're looking at somebody. You're looking at somebody from your past who is coming back. I think this is maybe a relationship, maybe something going on, but yeah, there you go. Joanna, I am taking readings. But you're going to have to be aware that there is a connection that was severed. There is a thing that is severed that is going to return. Either a thing, a person. I think that is going to be important for you to embrace. For Four of Wands, new home, happy family. Love is going to be very, very, very challenging in January. You're going to have to just sort of deal with it. This is something where you're just going to have to get to the end, going to have to get to the conclusion on that, because you don't really want to be playing around later on. You want to sort of get focused. You want to get sort of what you need. You want to get the communication out there. Communication is going to be key as far as love goes in January, especially afterwards when things settle down. At least that's what I think. Well, anyway, those are your readings. There you go. Have I grown as a person? Let's see what's going on. Have I grown as a person? Have I expanded? Have I sort of moved into a level, moved into something that is going to be, you know, better than yesterday? And that is something, oops, that's from the last reading. That is something too, that is a very good question. All right, your independence has been established, and I think you got into a situation where you relied on some people. You relied on a person, and you sort of relied on them for your happiness. And I think that involves a lot of us a lot of times where we find somebody that we absolutely adore, we love, we look for them for our happiness, but then they just disappoint us. Maybe they, sort of dump us or something happens with that. I think that's sort of there. I think you've grown in your level of independence here with the Hermit. This is something where you sort of have shined a light on, I need to work on these things. I need to work on these things as well. And I need to sort of become more of an individual, more of an independent. And I think that you sort of that reliance, that heartbreak that you have gone through sort of have honed that environment for you as well. I also think that you're more sociable, you're more ready to socialize, you're more ready to embrace maybe some friends, maybe some new love, some things that are out there. I think you're ready to make that happen, make it go, right? Rosemary, I think, for your other donation. But the king just says that the sort of the emotional resonance, the emotional happiness, the emotional contentment with things that are there, with things that are opportunities available for you is really sort of grounded and better than it was before. So I think that is how you have grown as a person. Joanna, YouTube user, and a double Rosemary. Thank you all for your donations. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see where we're going. Let's see what's going on. Kizuwanda has another question, but I'm not sure what it is. Let's see if they typed it. Love watching your streams. Thank you very much. Your question is, there we go. Does he miss me? Does he miss me? Is this something that is possible? Do they miss me? Do they need me? We all kind of want to be needed, want to be missed with that. No, they don't miss you. I'm sorry. I don't think that Tom misses you. Just not yet. I'm not saying that they don't care for you, don't love you. I'm just saying they don't miss you right now. A lot of people just maybe have a level of forgetfulness. They move past. They're just going to do their own thing. And it just feels like they do not miss you right now. So that's what I think. That is where we're going with that. Got a couple of challenging cards there. I'm sorry, Kizuwanda. I'm sorry. Jasmine is next with a little bit of a general feel. We got the double RR after that. And we'll see what's going on with D and all this other stuff. All right. Where are we at for a little bit of a general feel with this Jasmine read? You got a 3, an ace, 6. General just means you're successful. You're doing what you need to do. You're doing the things that you need to do to make yourself a success. You're doing the things you need to do to bring about the things that you want to create. I do think you have a lot of goals. You have a lot of aspirations. You have a lot of things you're excited about. You have a lot of things that you want to see. You're doing the things that you need to. Ace of Pentacles, when things are up, when things are opportunities are available to you, when they sort of shine a light on things, you're like, yeah, let's go. Let's make this happen. The 6 is a level of success is going to await you. It's going to embrace you. You're doing where you need to be. And that 3 as well, level of celebration, the good things, they are coming. And you definitely want to be in that mix. You definitely want to be in that mix. You don't want to be on that level where you are not celebrating, where you're not embracing the good things that are coming in. All of the things that you kind of need are there. All right, looking good for you. RR is there. Let's say, how's dating, talking to other women going for D? Is D hooking ups? Is D hooking ups with the other women's? And that is difficult for somebody that you care for, somebody that you do ask about, somebody that you thought was waiting for you. You just have that delay, you have that gap, and within that context of the gap, it is kind of concerning. You're like, are they successful? Have they moved on? Let's see. They have had a level of success. I mean, I think that dating, talking to other people is working well for them. 8 of Cups says they haven't really embraced anybody quite yet. I think they're just on the casual side, maybe casual hookups, casual things. I think that's sort of how it works, how it functions sometimes. Knight of Swords says they are actively pursuing other women. Way it is. They're actively pursuing it, actively chasing it, actively seeing where this will go. And the Strength card is a tough card here because they are taking sort of resonance within this. They are enjoying it. They are having fun sort of chasing other people. I think that's going to be difficult for anybody, as far as having a connection, sort of keeping a connection going around sometimes with that. Will D come towards me? Will they be coming in that way and seeing what's going on? I think so. I really think so. Again, you had another reading where you had a connection, you have an open dialogue, and I think that is going to be very good for you. And you just have that 2 of Coins, a little bit of a 5 of Wands, and the Emperor. I mean, there are arguments within the context of D for a reason. There just is. I really don't think they're ready for anything long term. It just seems like they're scared. Kizuwanda, thank you for your other donation. Appreciate you. All right. I just think they're scared. You know what I'm saying? You got the Two of Coins. They have choices to make here. They can contact you. They can come around. They can make it happen. I think they will be coming around. I think they will be making the connection that you do want there. You do have a Five of Wands, but you do have some arguments awaiting. So, yeah, when they come around, there are some arguments. I think that they are at a level where they're trying to figure out where they want to go with this, what they want to do with this, because sometimes it is very frustrating, and it will. I think they also want a level of control from this relationship. They want to control when they see you, what they're doing, what have you. They don't want to be in, they don't want you to be in the command seat. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but they do feel like that they want to be in control of this. They want to date other people. They don't want to get too serious right now. It just feels like that is sort of their direction at the moment. So there we go. Marie is a next. Entertainment purposes only. Should I go to the casino tonight? Let's see about the casino. Let's see where we're going, and see if that's going to get you some fat cash, because everybody loves going to the casino and winning all of the fat cash. All of the fat cash. And I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, by the way, we are ending soon, and will be the last reading that we do tonight. It has been fun as always. I am taking Thursday night off, and I am going to relax, get some projects done, do some stock trading and what have you, just make it happen. All right, casino tonight, I think, yes, you do have a Eight of Wands over here. J Moon, I thank you for your donation. You will be the last reading tonight. You do have an Eight of Wands over here. It's time to get moving. It's time to get rocking and rolling. Red is your color tonight. Just red, and more red. Over here, the Six of Wands talks about the Lord of victory, and victorious you will be in the casino. And of course, you do have the Six of Cups. You have a lot of sixes. Six is your number tonight. Red is your color tonight. Hit the casino. Get it, make it happen. Kizuwanda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, does A miss you? You're in the queue, making it happen over there. I got Rosemary, I got YouTube, a user. We got Joanna, Kizuwanda, double shot. We got a bunch of readings to go, and then we're going to get out of here, take a shower, and eat a banana. Not necessarily in that order, nor at the same time. All right, is the Cancer feelings and thoughts about me? What is the Cancer doing? Are they ready to open up? What are we doing? What are we happening here? I really think that, yeah, you do have a Queen of Cups. They have some very, very emotional things going on over there. They're very emotional for you. I mean, they got all the emotion, all the excitement over there. The Queen of Cups, as you sort of build that emotion, you build things, you making it happen over there, and they like it. High Priestess as well. So they do have dreams and thoughts about you. They are thinking about you. They're currently sort of in there, sort of making it happen with the thoughts, with the dreams and what have you. And we have the Seven of Cups. One of their big feelings here is we need more variety. We need some differences. We need more variety. We need some cool things happening in the background, in the foreground, whatever it needs to go. We need it to go. We need it to just move. And I think that's one of the things as well, right? There you go. Just waiting on the friend to get back in touch. There you go. What deck is this? This is the Tarot of Dragons is what this is. Career reading for the next month. Any shifts, any changes, any updates as far as career goes. Let's see where we're going to take that. If it'll click correctly. There we go. All right. The Four of Pentacles. Hang on to your cash. Hang on to what you got. It feels like career is stable, but hang on to what you're currently holding on to. You definitely don't want to let go of any advantages, any good things here, because you do have a lot of things that are rolling, rocking, and just making it happen over there, right? A Five of Swords says there's a level of difficulty at work as far as career, as far as the career goes. It does feel like there's some difficulty coming. So hang on to what you have. Hang on to your possessions. Hang on to anything stable. Because you're going to be sort of rocking and rolling through that. You do have a little bit of a Sire of Swords, sort of like building in a tower, or building management is building some changes. We have some things happening there, and yeah, you want to be not involved in that. So if you can skate away from that successfully, that's going to be your best option indeed going forward. YouTube user is next. Is my connection career? My connection over with H for this lifetime. Really trying to move on. It's sad because I thought I found the one. I mean, 6'5", whatever 6'5's name is, they may be the one. They may be the new one. They may be the new one indeed. We're going to see what's happened. We'll ask the witch. We'll ask the witch. 6 in red. I mean, that is your friend. That is your friend over there. I mean, roulette is waiting for you indeed, you know. I'm not saying play the roulette, but if you were to play the roulette, I mean, 6 in red may be your buddy. I mean, if you win $1 million tonight, I mean, of course, you know. I mean, can I get a split of that? Is my connection over with H for this lifetime? Really thought I had found the one. I had found that individual that we were going to be with. I mean, the lovers says no. The Lord says no. You had another one where you said, are they going to come back? And I said, yes, they will return. And I think they will return. I think you do have another shot at this thing. The lovers over here at the end, there is another shot at this if you're willing to embrace it. Ace of Pentacles says we do have another chance at getting things done, getting things happening with this individual, opening the stability, making it happen. The suns will shine on us again. It will shine on us again because the Page of Wands says we tried, but they didn't try very hard. So the next time it'll be successful. The next time it'll be at least some good things happening here. So yeah, I think that you get a second shot. One more. Uno mas time. I think that is a yes. What is the next week going to be like? Anything specific I need to know or be aware of? Let's get it done over here with the traditional manga tarot. Y'all love this one. This is a pretty popular deck. It's a popular deck. That's what I'm saying. I like it a lot. What is next week going to be like? Anything specific I need to know or be aware of? All right, we'll see where we're at here. I think that the 10 of Wands is next week is just going to be a lot of stuff you don't want to do. You know, Joanna, you don't have to do a lot next week. Next week is one of those weeks where it's after Christmas. Everybody's on vacation. I think it's pretty chill. A lot to do. I think it's going to be a little more casual than you're used to. The Fool says if you want to go on in a little bit of an adventure, if you want to try some things, if you want to make some things happen, you may be sort of embracing that. I think that's going to be very cool for you indeed. The World says you have a lot of potential, a lot of things coming, so I think you should just basically prepare. Where can I get on training? Where can I get maybe on a certification? What can I do? What kind of videos can I watch? What can I read to sort of prep myself for the big opportunities, the big things that are coming next year? Because again, you do have 3 majors here. The Justice card says finding that open opportunity, embracing it is really going to get you a step ahead of anybody else as far as next week goes, right? Because the 10 of Wands says don't overload yourself with too much, but you know, just sort of embrace what you have there. Sunlight, I'm here every night. Sunlight, I'm not here on tomorrow, but I'm here every other night. Sunlight. So please come back. I mean, 6:30 p.m. Central because I'm in Texas. Come on back, Sunlight. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for you. Anyway, but I'm taking Thursday off because I do need to rest and relax and recuperate a little bit. I did have some day surgery yesterday, so I'm going to use that day to relax and, you know, sort of unwind and what have you. So, you know, there you go. Anyway, Kizuwanda is next. A general reading over the next 3 months. What kind of things are waiting for me? What kind of things are being embraced for me over the next few months? Let's see where that's going there. We got Ann, J. Moore, Kizuwanda, and RR will be the last one there. And all that other stuff. All right, general reading over the next 3 months. Month 1, you do have a level of communication. You need to make your needs known. You need to make your wishes known. You need to reach out. You need to not be shy. You need to just basically throw it on out there and let the world figure out where it wants to zone you in. Month number 2 is just time to go heads down and work. You don't want to be that person that is not working. You don't want to be that person that's not making the progress that you need. So the more work, the more opportunities, the more things you can do, the better off you're going to be as far as month number 2. All right, then you do have sort of the star. You need to figure out in month number 3 where you're going to end up, because that is sort of the month that is going to define the rest of the year. A lot of things happening, a lot of things moving. You want to be focused on that and make it happen with that. All right, you nosy about if A actually misses you or not. Let's get that done. And again, then we have Ann, J Moon, RR. We are out of here for tonight. If you do want a private reading, I am available almost anytime. So, yeah, hit me up. Link in the description for my email if you want a private reading, making it happen. Betty, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Betty, let me know what your question is. All right. Does they miss you? Yes, actually. I mean, there's a level of confusion as far as emotion goes with A right now, but they do miss you at least a minimal amount, right? The three really kind of wonder what could have been, where we could have been, what could we have done. There's a level of not really excitement about seeing you again, about embracing some of the opportunities, but yeah, it's like, well, maybe I'm not in that level of missing you a ton, but I do have emotions tied up within you. So yeah, I think they do miss you a little bit, right? But they're just not going to go way out on a limb for you, but they do miss you at least at a minimum amount with that. And as G's feelings for me currently, where are we going to go? What are we going to do with G? Is G going to be the one? Is G going to be the one that has all of the feelings, has all of the emotions pent up, built up for us? Let's see if we can make that happen over here. All right. Let's see here. What are the feelings? Where are the emotions going here? You got a 5 of Swords. Man, they got the Devil. They could be doing a lot more. They could be doing a lot more. So there we go. Betty, what is your question about the boyfriend? Betty, give me a specific question. I'll put you in the queue. But yeah, I think the feelings are a little bit mixed. The Devil says that they just are doing a lot of things. They have a lot of things happening, a lot of movements going on with this individual, and they're just not sort of focused on connecting with you, making you happy, getting you the results that you need, getting you to make things go, right? 10 of Cups is ultimately, I think they do want something emotional, something exciting, something connected with you, but that Temperance card just says they're kind of on an island by themselves right now. They're like, well, I'm not ready. I'm not ready at this point to do anything. 5 of Swords says you see that as a level of defeat, like maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I'm not doing what I need to do. I think that's far from the truth. I think this individual is doing things on their own. They're a little bit in that little island of the cup. And once they get out of that, you're going to be a lot better off. But for right now, they are indeed stuck within that, and you're just going to have to deal with that as it goes. J Moon is next. How do my employers feel about me? If they like you, if they want you to keep working there, if they're going to get rid of you, we'll see. And we'll see what's going on, J Moon. Man, J Moon. Hopefully they like you. Hopefully. We got a little bit of the 7 of Swords over here. 3 of Coins. Wow, good worker. A lot of very good with the teamwork. Number 1, right? The 3 of Coins is a teamwork card. You're very good with teamwork. You know what you're doing. You're able to connect. You know what is happening, and you're able to take the opportunities when they arise. The 7 of Swords, you're able to go and be independent as well. If I give you a task, you're not going to sit here and ask me 10,000 questions. You're just going to go do it. You're going to ask me anything follow up, but you're going to be independent and make it happen. Ace of Swords, this says you're willing to communicate. You're willing to ask questions when it's needed. You're willing to go the extra mile when you need to, and they really like that. They're impressed as well. Knight of Coins just says overall you're one of the stable, reliable people on the team, and they really like that. They appreciate that. So overall, they really like you. They really like you. You come to work, you do your work, you sit down, you make it happen, and people enjoy your company. I think people enjoy the results that you bring to there as well. RR, does D actually love me after all of these things, after all of the challenges, after all of the things happening in this realm of the D? Let's see if D actually enjoys my company or not. We're going with the Temperance card, 6 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. I mean, I think they still care about you. Just it's almost like the intensity just ratcheted down a couple of notches. The intensity ratcheted down a couple of notches. You had this peak, and then it's sort of waning on the other side of that peak. The Temperance, I got to sort of combine you. I got to sort of, get you into the mode, get you into where we need to be, but it's sort of challenging sometimes because a lot of times There's some good excitement. There's some good initial celebration here, but it's sort of waning a little bit. It feels like that, they just don't want to contribute. They don't want to do the Six of Pentacles and hand things out and do all of that because it feels like it's just sort of on the waning end of the connection. A Two of Wands says they're sort of looking forward to seeing you again, but, again, this is not something that they're just jumping into full steam, not something they're just going into full steam. I just think a lot of the intensity has drained away, and that's something that is going to be difficult to sort of recover at this point as well. You got Betty is next over there. Question about the boyfriend. Will he come back? All right. Will the boyfriend return? The boyfriend apparently has gone away. And will they return? Will they come back to us? Will they make that opportunity known? Magician kind of points to yes. Judgment points to a definite yes. Eight of Swords points to yes. Like not now. Like it's too fresh. It's too fresh. We're not now. Later, yes, I do think that they will return. I do think you have a thumbs up situation. Very nice. And I think that's something that you could be excited about. So why would they return, right? You do have a level over here of this Judgment. The rebirth, the reincarnation is always a great card to have. It says we can have a second chance. We can have a second opportunity with this individual, especially with the Magician over here. It's something that is planned. It's something that will sort of manifest, and they will return. They will come back, and they'll be ready to sort of get on the adventure as it goes. Now, however, there is some sort of a spoke in the bicycle wheel here. There's a spoke in the bicycle wheel where it's just not working. It's just not functioning at the moment. So they're not going to return immediately, not anytime soon. You're going to have to wait, right? You have an Eight of Swords. I can't really do it right now. I'm tied up. I can't do it. But yeah, they will return over some time. But yeah, I think that they will come back and everything will be, all right, just not right now. I have a little bit of restrictions there. Anyway, that is it from me. Again, I will be off tomorrow to rest up from my day surgery and return Friday. So we'll see you Friday.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.